Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? What's happening? Man, we're gonna give everybody a minute to jump on in. Man, this is the second time we've been going live on our sports update show, man. That's what we're gonna call it, sports update show. And and we've been having trouble the last 2 weeks, but we're gonna get the show started without them. Everybody will jump in here in a minute. Man, we got Chris is back with us, man. What is going on, Chris? Oh, still can't hear you. This is just me. Oh, well, Jonathan, what's happening with you?
Just computer problems.
Yeah, Chris is having a few little issues too with this sound there. But man, we're gonna jump up in the show, man. We got a lot to talk about. Sports, man. NFL was big. We got a little NBA to talk about, man. Maybe a little bit of everything, man. Before we get started, man, I wanted to shout out the 409, man. I want to shout out Port Nature's Groves, PNG, for winning the championship, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Representing for the 409, man. They were the only team in Southeast Texas to make the Texas State championship, man. And then they had more players. They had more players. I mean, more fans in the audience than Carolina had, man. Than the Carolina and Atlanta game, man.
Jesus.
I did see something, man, Jonathan, man. You can tell me if it's true. I know you up there in Dallas, man. They say SOC superintendent and the principal are filing grievance on the referee for that call, man. They said they're in outrage, bro. Is that
uh,
true?
I don't know, man. After the game, it's over, man. It's over after the game. You can't win them all. You got 2 out of the 3, so you still good, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. We got Leo. Leo made it on the show too, man. What's happening, Leo?
Nothing much, just living a good life.
Man, look, man. Let's jump into it, man. Shout out again, PNG and everybody else who won, man. It was a tough season in the high school, but let's jump into this NFL, man. Let's jump into this NFL. Oh, man. Let's start with the big games there, man. Let's start the big games, man. Let's go. Let's go to the Cowboys, man. I see the Grinch over there laughing already, man. Let's talk Cowboys, man.
Okay, man, I'm gonna start it off. All right. Well, all y'all that's acting up on Dak is not only this was a team effort, this was a team loss. You can say what you want to say about Dak, but still defense let 31 points go. So
That is true.
it's still that. I understand Dak didn't perform. Um, he did like I was questionable about. They got behind, he get flustered. But that still ain't got nothing to do with the defense, man. It was crazy. What's so bad about it? I could see if this was last year Buffalo team, but this year they haven't really been consistent. They everywhere. They up down everywhere. That's why I thought Dallas was going to be all right, but uh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
This must be a Christmas miracle, man. Leo is defending the Cowboys and Dak Prescott, man. This must be a Christmas miracle.
I just
Got to keep it.
man, I don't know. I saw it coming. It's that time of year where y'all this is the time y'all do good, and then this is the time when the Dallas Cowboy fans start crying. I'm just waiting for the tears. Just waiting for
Listen,
the tears. Nah, man. I don't know. I just feel looking at the game and everything else. I just feel like it. You can't blame it on him all the way. It was the whole team, um, the locker room, everything. So it is what it is. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree, man, and I think that's one thing. we've been saying here lately here, man. It's just like I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it's because it's just the Cowboys, or I don't know if the media got something against that. They took a L. But let me tell you, if Dak would have lost 3 games in a row, and the last game losing to a backup quarterback, lock, they would have been riding Dak all this morning. You know what I mean? Dak will win a game and they still be like, well, he ain't throwing 15 yards. I'm like, Brock Purdy's barely throwing 15 yards and no criticism that way or whatever. Uh, it seemed like Dak, I don't know why they own, I don't know what Dak did, but they be on Dak hard. This game here, though, I told y'all all year that this will be the game that we lose because it's Buffalo in December. And then it was raining, snowing, sleeting, doing some weird stuff up there. I sent you pictures before the game. I sent everybody pictures. I said, look, this ain't gonna be good. They look cold already. They look cold. And you could tell that defense was cold because they wasn't doing nothing. You know who else was cold? The referees, because they wasn't doing nothing either. They had their hands in their pocket. They didn't want to throw a flag on Buffalo, man. One flag, man. One flag. Your running back runs 270 yards. You telling me somebody on the line ain't holding on one of them calls? On one of them calls, somebody was holding somebody, man. I never seen nobody run 270 yards and not one holding call, bro. So, but I ain't gonna complain, man. They won. We were cold. We can't play, man. Look, we can't play in the cold weather in the playoffs, man. And luckily, the Super Bowl is in Las Vegas, and we won't have to.
Still gotta make it, little brother. You still gotta make it.
Look. Let me tell you what the road is. I mean, we're leading right now, but more than likely, the Eagles, if they get it together, they're gonna jump us, right? So we're gonna end up playing. First round, we're gonna end up playing Tampa Bay or New Orleans. Tampa Bay in December, we good. New Orleans is a dome, we good. I'm good with that. I can do that. I don't want to go to Philadelphia in December and January, but I could go to one of those. Oh, so, man, what you got, Jonathan? What you thought about the game? I think we got Chris back on us.
Yeah, I mean, it's this time of the year is tough for us, away games. Whoever coordinated the schedule knew that. Uh, away in cold for Dallas, normally not too great. So good thing we in Miami next week. Um, and yeah, and we got Detroit home, so that's good as well. So I'm not really worried about the Commanders. They'll try to pull one out for the last game, but uh, yeah, they played like I just put them down because I'm a Dallas fan, but I knew once you told me the weather, I was like, oh shit. We done for.
Yeah.
We done.
And that was
And
a
I mean,
bad part.
at the end of the
That was a
day,
bad part. I said it all year, then I still picked them.
at the end of the day, we on games like that, we got to rely on the run game, and our run game been trash this whole season. So that's why we lost to the Bills. It wasn't because of Josh Allen, because he was trash. It was all because of their running back, Mr. Cook,
Yeah.
who is Dalvin Cook's brother, which makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
Allen had 97 yards, so he didn't even hit 100 yards.
Yeah. So he didn't have to do anything. I guess I'll say that for later because I wanted to say he's a game manager. Because he definitely wasn't a game changer.
Yeah, we jump right into there. Chris, you had something to say about the Dallas game? Still no sound, Chris.
Yeah, what?
So another got to segue us into our next section, man, and then we'll come back to Philadelphia too, because I got some trash to talk to Philly. But Jonathan kind of segue us over to the next, man. Cam Newton is in some hot water with everybody in the media. A lot of people upset with him and angry with him on his take on game managers and game what do you call them? Game
Game changers.
changers.
Yeah.
Game changers. And he threw out names, man. He said Tua. He said Dak Prescott, Purdy, and Golf. He called them all. He said they're just some game managers, guys in there. They're not going to do anything, but just make sure they don't throw any interceptions and win the game.
Oh man, that's bull.
That's
I'll
bull.
say I can see and I don't agree with his outfits. Let's start there. Yeah, those outfits was weird. But it was like it looked kind of like a Oompa Loompa in one of them outfits. It was like but yeah, I agree with him with the game manager and game changer, but that makes sense. You do have quarterbacks that's in there. To me, game manager, the name I would have called out was what's his name that's in San Francisco right now. He's a game manager,
Yeah,
quarterback.
Yeah, he called him out. His name was a part of the list.
It should be, but also because the guy's like a rookie and everything else. When you're a rookie and stuff, most of the time you are going to be a game manager your first year in. That's you know what I mean. It's a surprise if you are a game changer. CJ Stroud is a game changer for Houston, but who did you just call? I feel like Dak is a
Purdy.
game manager.
He said he called out Purdy, Tua, Dak, and
I'm not going to put Tua in that list. Tua is a game changer. Tua is a changer for his team. And this, to me, this is the exact way you can find out if your person is a changer or not. That person gone is a brand new team. Miami is done if Tua get hurt. If Tua get COVID, Miami is done. You know what I mean? Miami is done. Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, he's a changer. Baltimore is done if Lamar ain't out there. Kansas City, if Mahomes ain't out there, he's a game changer. But people but I agree too with what he said was like there's nothing wrong with being a game manager because being a game manager you can still win. You just know your role. You know what I mean? So it's not bad. It's you see Dak been winning, but Dak been playing his role. Or whoever's his offensive coordinator or whatever they did this year with Dak, they played to Dak's strengths, making him a more effective game manager. But some of them, Tua is not no game manager. Cam, I don't know what Cam was on.
Cam was on it. Woo. Around Charleston White.
Talk about it. Talk about it, Chris.
Man, I mean, the names he said, I think Cam just kind of in denial still. I mean, he had his day when he was playing. Yeah, he could change the game, but a lot of them guys, starting to be game changers. So like I say, you need to lay off some drugs maybe or change his outfits because I don't know what he talking about.
Hey, I agree with him on some part of it. He did renege on Dak Prescott, but I still think Dak is a game manager. I don't think Jared Goff to me is more of a changer. I don't think we ever really get to see Goff, but Goff is a beast behind that. You know what I mean? He is a beast. He just, the teams he with, you don't really see him out there like that. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. Like the way he came out with it, it sounded like, he was bashing the game changers. I mean, the game managers, which for me, a game manager in that type of system is what you need to take all the way because, like you said, in this league, quarterbacks, you could Aaron Rodgers and be gone, and look what happened to the Jets. If they would have had a system that wasn't strictly dependent on Aaron Rodgers, they would have got more wins this year if they would have had, a better backup quarterback and an offensive line. They would have did good this year. We've seen it work for San Francisco in their system. They had 3 different quarterbacks run through, 3 different game managers, and look how far they made it in the playoffs. So, if Tom Brady would have got hurt all those Super Bowls, or Peyton Manning got hurt all those Super Bowls, you know what I mean? The team would have been gone. You know what I mean? So I kind of I prefer a game manager system where I can plug anybody in any spot and we can still have a chance to win it. You know what I mean? I see what he means to me. Cam definitely was a game changer. Mike Vick was a game changer. Them teams needed them. And ain't nothing was wrong with that. But Cam was a game changer when it came down to the line for the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Everybody was strictly dependent on him, and what happened? You know what I mean? What happened? He came. The game changer came up short. You know what I mean? The game changer came up short because they were strictly dependent on him. So I see what he's saying, but you know what I mean? I think the system works for who it works for. If you depended on a game changer, either you're gonna succeed or you're gonna fail with that game changer. What you got, Jay?
I absolutely do not agree with you.
Go ahead.
Dak was a game manager last year. He's a game changer this year only because he started running again. So that's what's giving them a threat. The threat of him running again. And that's what he wasn't doing yesterday. Well, Sunday. He wasn't running. I think because the little drizzle, I don't want to mess nothing up, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy.
He was running. He was scrambling.
Nah, he was holding that ball too long.
Was nothing.
Yeah, he was holding that ball
too long.
Yeah, he was holding that ball too long. I didn't watch the whole game, but when I did watch it, he was holding it too long. But yeah, we have a lot of when you talk about game managers, we have a lot of Super Bowl quarterbacks as game managers. Eli.
Let's talk about it. Let's go through the last Super Bowls, man.
Yeah, Eli Manning is one of them. Eli Manning to me is not top tier quarterback, but he's good enough. He's good enough to get the job done. But you put because that's how I look at San Francisco. They have a lot of game changers. So Brock Purdy's, of course, going to be, anybody can get in their system and should be okay. As long as they can get the ball to somebody, they'll be all right. Or they can do quick dump offs or whatever, Tua, nah, he's a game changer, man. We saw every time he got a concussion, Miami just Tua and Tyreek, that's their team. That's their offense. Should be Waddle too, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
I think Waddle took I think Waddle took a step back to allow Tyreek to get his 2,000 yards.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on, which, I mean, I commend him for it, but you messing up your money.
Yeah, and you messing up Tua stats because everybody's just going to go to Tyreek Hill side and, get them picked off.
Yeah.
But, it's a lot of, I don't care. Just as long as you do your damn job. I don't care if you're a game changer or a game manager. Do what we pay you to do. Yeah. Everybody going crazy on this, but hell, like I said, it's a lot of quarterbacks. Even old school Chicago, with that what was that, McMahon? He was trash, but they just had a good defense and good running back. So really, that's what it looked like. All you need to win a Super Bowl: have a good defense, a good run game, and a decent receiver, and you there, and a decent enough quarterback to get it somewhere in their area.
I think the pretty much you gotta have game changers on your team, but I think it was kind of like what Ike said. As long as you got multiple ones, you'll have a pretty good team, and you'll be able to do. And it's pretty much like you said. If your defense is full of game changers and you got a couple of them on offense, you could probably win the Super Bowl with a trash quarterback. or with a game manager quarterback. As long as like you said, as long as they out there doing their job, um, you can still have success.
Yeah.
So that ain't that. They ain't nothing
So,
like that. I'm ready
I
for
want
the
to go
next.
through. I want to
Oh,
go through real quick.
we'll go through first. We'll go through first.
Real quick, man. I want to look at the last, probably like the last 10, 15 quarterbacks here that we had. And I want you just real quick, and if you're gonna expand on it, don't go too long, man. We'll go through real quick. So last few quarterbacks we had Pat Mahomes, game changer, or
Changer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
game
changed
changer
a
or
lot.
manager.
Yeah.
He a change.
All right, Matt Stafford,
Manager.
Yeah, he was a manager.
all right, Tom Brady,
That's a
Changer.
changer.
You seen what he did at once he left New England.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw what he did to us in
And then
Houston in the
Tampa
Super
Bay.
Bowl
Yeah.
28-3 game.
Yeah,
See, for me, Tom Brady's kind of like a hybrid though, because same thing, man. I mean, he'll throw them balls or whatever. You know, what I mean, he's a big changer, but when it's time to manage the game, like them 2-minute drives or them 30-second drives, them 45-second drives, you know, what I mean, he was out there managing his butt off on that clock and everything. He run
well,
if he had to run.
that ain't what's considered managing. Managing, from the way I look at it, and what he said to me is like just somebody who can which kind of the game, I'm just making a pass.
Play
I'm
not
making
to
sure the
lose.
pass just get to the person and stuff like that. But a changer is that person that I got 2 minutes and I'm drilling the hell. I done got us all the way down to the end of the field and we made touchdown and we made success. So
I
that's
think like for Brady, if you watch Brady, the way he managed the game is different. Like Aaron Rodgers in the 2-minute drill, 45 seconds, he's lunching that ball. Brady, it wasn't really lunching the ball. Like he was picking them 5, 10-yard picks, Edelman, 15 yards out of bounds. Okay, let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grunt, 5
Yeah.
yards. Let's go. I'll
Yeah.
run the ball
That's
out of
doing
bounds. Go. You know?
things to me, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's two
A
different.
regular quarterback would have did like you said. I'm going to try to do a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to throw these long passes and stuff like that. He was changing the game by showing you, hey, we're going to do these short, quick, run out of bounds things. I'm hitting my ends, and we're going. Next thing you know, we at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
So-
All right, let's keep it moving. Keep it moving there. Nick Foles, changer or manager? He won Super Bowl 52, man. Y'all forgot, man.
He did.
The only
Exactly.
Eagles win. He won. Nick Foles.
He was a game changer in college. I give him that. Other than that, I don't know where you fit in.
Where is he even at now?
Cali, man.
Same place we at home. Yes, a manager.
Yeah.
All right, Peyton Manning,
Change.
Changer.
Russell Wilson.
I give him a manager role in a way.
It's a mix.
It's a mix. When he first came, he was a changer,
He's a hybrid.
And then the age started kicking in, or whatever started kicking in, and now he's more manager.
All right.
He got married. That's what happened.
Before he got married, man, he was Seattle wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Marshawn.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Eli Manning. I think you already said he was a manager.
Yes.
All right. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers just do whatever the hell he wants. He could be a changer, but he get in his own damn way.
Yeah, man. He could be a changer, but he was in a system though. Green Bay, New England, these teams are New York Giants. These teams have systems. So that's why I feel like when Brett Favre left, he was easily got in. Now you see Jordan Love not doing too bad. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. That's kind of hybrid.
Hybrid? You going with hybrid?
Yeah.
All right. Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Manager.
Yeah, I can't say what I want to say on the air.
Drew
Babysitter.
Brees. Drew Brees, man.
I give Drew I give him a
I didn't
change.
change
I
it.
give him a change because
Yeah, I give him a change.
look at New Orleans. You know, there was a really good team in New Orleans. Nah, man, we need a quarterback. We need Drew Brees back.
All right, I'm gonna go. I got about 3 more, and they the old school, man. So y'all gonna have to think back,
Oh
man. Kurt Warner.
You won a Super Bowl?
You
Yeah.
won two.
Yep. That was the greatest show on turf.
You won two
With the
Super
Rams.
Bowls.
Yeah, with the Rams.
The Rams and
Greatest-
the Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
Yep, greatest show on turf. He was slanging them.
He was slanging them.
He paused.
I think they Super Bowl too.
Man, Kirk did his thing though, man. I can't lie. He did his thing in Arizona.
Manager, changer.
All right. I'm leaning. Y'all sound like y'all leaning towards changer. I'm gonna mark it down for changer. John Elway. Y'all remember his Super Bowls?
Yeah,
he changed it.
he changed it, man. That big teeth bastard.
Yeah. All right, 2 more there. Brett Favre.
I believe Brett was a changer just because of Brett's talent and the things. You know, you could have put, even though what you said about Green Bay, you could actually put Brett Favre on another team and he still would have been Brett Favre.
Yeah.
And then Troy Aikman.
Who?
Troy Aikman. You know who.
Oh yeah, he won Super Bowls, right? He was when Dallas was winning. I don't know about Troy because Troy had a lot of talent around him.
He had a lot of talent around him. He had Emmitt Smith.
You know what I mean? He had a lot of changes.
Everybody on his team was Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
See,
the linemen, everybody.
That's a cheat code. That's what that is.
Man. I right now I can't even think. I'm like, was he really that good? He had a
You had to put the whole offense in that category. That's what you had to do.
Yeah, man. He had a squad. Man.
I seen him do some things, but at the same instance, if he had different receivers, would he still had the same output?
No. I don't think put him in any system and he still beat Troy Aikman, man. He had, like I said, he had Emmitt Smith, a dope Moose. He had a dope, the offensive line, he had all day to throw the ball. And then on the opposite side of the ball, Dion, the defense was,
come on, man.
Yeah, man. I don't think the team, I'm marking him down for a manager, man.
You kind of have to, man. It's too much talent. I don't even know if he was actually a real quarterback. He could have been a janitor or something, man.
Yeah, because you had Jay Novacek. Everybody
was catching. He was stacked, man. They were stacked.
They were supposed to win with all that talent.
Even the coach was a game changer, man.
Yeah.
That was a team.
So, I was marking it down what we were saying everybody was, man, and those 14 game managers winning the Super Bowl, we had 5 game changers, we had 7, then we had 2 hybrids on there. So like I said, he argued his point, but to me, it really doesn't matter. It's like what you got around you, what works for the team is good for the team, man.
Mm-hmm.
So next one, man. Look, over the weekend, man. We go.
Hold on. We got to get to this. Because we didn't talk about your game. Let's talk about this disrespectful ish that went down on Sunday. The Tennessee Titans coming out with
yeah, man.
I tell you the best news story I seen. It was from SB Nation. They said Team Kingdom beats the stolen uniforms off of Tennessee Titans. I was like, man, that's so disrespectful. Y'all gonna come out here. Oh, we just decided this game we gonna wear our throwbacks. They did that is on purpose, and that's why they lost.
And this is my thing about
say they want them uniforms. Talking about rules are rules.
Yeah, this is my thing about that
Yeah.
game, man. We got to go back a couple weeks at the beginning of the year when University of Houston wore those colors and the NFL got on them. You know, that
Yeah.
game
Them and
pissed me off.
SMU.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game
You know,
pissed me
SMU
off.
did it too.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man, let them boys. This is for the city of Houston, man.
Yeah.
Let
It's a
them
whole
boys with
culture
that
down
powder
there.
blue.
Yeah.
So
Look,
for them
I'm
to
not
let
gonna lie. It was real disrespectful, but they was whooping Houston butt too, man. They was whooping Houston butt too. So I was like, bro, they just stole your jerseys and they whooping y'all butt, bro. Y'all, I mean, they came back and won it, but it was.
Man, my mama was confused. She's like, "What the heck?" She's like, "What is this?" I said, I had to explain it to her. So she's, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
Hey, and then it wasn't just the uniforms, man. They had the whole stadium decked out and all the stuff.
it's messed up, man.
They was disrespectful. That's not the only disrespectful stuff that was going on in the NFL, man. Let's talk about ATL and a couple of other places are now playing future music whenever they gotta play the
Man, look, we could have got tickets in the nosebleeds for 45 cents. And I looked up again for the good seats, they were on sale for $8. They had more
You could have
people.
been in the box with T.I. and King, man.
And no business.
Standing on
They
your
had
word,
more
man.
people attend the Texas State Championship games in the games.
Standing on your business, man.
Hey, to Arthur Blank, I hope this message, I'm going to find a way to get this message to you. Go find us a quarterback. Go trade for Justin Fields.
You don't like D. Ritter, man.
The answer.
You don't like D. Ritter.
D. Ritter, man.
Hey, they had more people at the Texas-Nebraska volleyball championship than Carolina. Carolina and Atlanta, man.
Hey, we got to give a shout out to the volleyball team at UT, man. They back-to-back champions at that.
Oh, yeah, they beat the number one team, man.
Congratulations, ladies.
Yeah, but like Leo was saying, man, Russell Wilson, man, they playing the future music with his warm-up and pre-games, man. That's bad. I think that's bad disrespectful, man.
But that would motivate me. You know, you get me mad and everything, like, I'm a pretty laid back guy, but once you get me mad, okay, we about to win this game. We about to I'm going to do whatever I gotta do. If I gotta throw the ball and run down 80 yards just to catch it myself and do it, I'm going to do it out there. If I'm playing offense, defense, special teams, I'm the damn kicker. I'm doing whatever I gotta do to win that game. Just so I'll be like, play that music again. Play it again. Man, just disrespecting NFL.
Let's keep on talking disrespect, man, and move over to the NBA real quick while we're on this disrespectful moment here.
Oh, man.
So this is a rumor, man. We all know that Ime Udoka cheated on Nia Moore, and that's the whole thing that happened. But push it forward, man. We had LeBron and Udoka get into it a couple weeks ago with Udoka calling LeBron a PAB.
Then he called him soft.
Yeah, soft.
Yeah, called him soft and a cat booty dog.
Female.
A female dog, yeah. A cat donkey female dog, man. He called him that. So
he was listening to that UGK.
Oh yeah. Rumor has it, man. Look, this weekend, Rich Paul had a party, man, and I guess Rich Paul heard that Cameron had a crush. His celebrity crush was Nia Long, and Rich Paul invited Udoka's ex-wife, which Rich Paul is a friend, close friend, and is agent of LeBron James. So the rumor is LeBron James made the call and sniped him like, hey, get Cameron over there for his ex-wife Let them take a whole bunch of pictures, man. That's the rumor going on, man. That's the rumor.
Hey, I'm just saying LeBron better than me because I would have. Well, nah, J. Cole married now, ain't he? I would have invited him and J. Cole because J. Cole got that song was like too young for a Neil Law. She would have had her choice.
Now, Cameron didn't give a whole lot of details. I watched this show today. He didn't give a whole lot of details, but he did say that he did give her his number and they had a good conversation. So I don't know, man. I don't know. If LeBron pulled off this play, man, if LeBron pulled off this play like he took basketball beef to this level, if he did all of that, bro, hey, man, hey, he's forever my goat. Yeah. That's the most
hater of the year. Well, it ain't even hate. I can't call it a hater of the year. I mean, I don't know, the petty of the year award.
Forget that. Hey, LeBron got my vote for NBA Man of the
year.
If he could get the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, I'd give him that too.
He said he already got Bane kicked off his team, man. Like LeBron making big calls, man. He get you kicked off your team.
Nobody's been paying attention to him, but he be saying stuff like, and nobody picks up on. Like he gave compliment to an old boy that went to Houston. He said, "Oh yeah. They're paying him just right what he deserves to get paid." I'm like, come on, man. He ain't serious, man. He playing with y'all. Yeah,
LeBron doing his thing, man.
He getting older, man. He getting older.
That's gangster, That's gangster right there for real.
He shoot them like he shoot his shots.
I mean, that's so smooth. He's like, yo, I ain't gonna get ejected, but I will get your ex-wife knocked up.
I make it tough.
Cam was, he was elated, boy. On the show, I watched it. He was all, blushing and everything. That's his sweetheart, man.
Yeah.
And he showed his whole message and everything, too. He was pretty smooth with his man. Yeah, old boy, you better watch it. You better watch it, man.
The boy took a page off the Mac.
Congrats, bro. Congrats, man. A good move, LeBron. Good move. Great move there.
Yeah.
Man. Speaking of some more hate, man. Mendenhall, ex-Pittsburgh running back, man. This story is hard. This is even a hard read. He's put a tweet out. He shot a tweet out saying that he's tired of all these white people saying, giving their opinion on football, and he wants to do the Pro Bowl. He made a suggestion to Goodell that we should have a Pro Bowl where it's the white players versus the black players. He wants a segregation bowl.
I'm going to him to rethink his life. The only problem I have with that is do a lot of these commentators are ex-players. I mean, you got more ex-players that's commentators than anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, dude, I understand you feel like, well, they white or whatever, but they used to play ball too.
JJ Watt did reply, man. I want to put JJ Watt reply out. JJ Watt did reply. He said, the only position that we might have some trouble in is cornerback because nobody can guard Tyreek Hill. But he said even the black players can't guard Tyreek Hill.
That's why I love JJ Watt.
Hey, man, we give JJ a pass. He can play the black team. We like JJ.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, I I don't know, man. That doesn't make he didn't do his research before he spit that out there. He was just mad at a commentator or two, and he just spit something out. Oh, these white guys don't know, and I'm like, yeah, they used to play, and some of them are Hall of Famers and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like these people played.
Yeah.
It was before your time, but
even if we talk, because you tell you, like you say, he do his research. Because if we talk about right now in his position in running back, the best running back in the NFL right now is a white boy, McCaffrey.
Ed McCaffrey, son. Yeah.
You know what I mean? The best linebacker, one of the best linebackers, T.J. Watt, is like, man, and then we ain't even talking about linemen and stuff, bro. It's like, it's like, bro. It's no, you know what I mean? It's balanced. It's not like the NBA or that. This is balanced in the NFL. It ain't, you know,
man,
you can't do that. That's just straight dumb.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. All right, then back to go ahead. What you got, Jay?
But what tripped me out was, and I was like, is he talking about? He is saying, and I'm better than your GOAT. And I'm like, I know he ain't talking about Brady. I'm like, you barely played.
Position.
You barely played. Like, what the heck is you talking about? I'm better than your GOAT.
Hey man, he's gonna be another what's that kid a couple of years? Oh, I don't even remember his name no more. That's what's so bad about the kid a couple of years back that was like he's the king of R&B.
Jacquez.
Jacquez,
whatever his name is.
Yeah, you don't even hear from him no more, man.
Yeah.
You got one song. You just made it from off the internet. You the king of R&B. It's like,
the only reason I know that song is because that little dude in the wheelchair. Him and that other girl in the wheelchair. With the Freddy Krueger fingers.
Oh my God.
They trying to go to hell with you, Jonathan.
And this is why we usually record this show.
Well, he brought it up.
I brought up the cheesy or whatever his name is. You don't want to come with other people. I just want to build. Hey man, I don't care how good a player you are, man. If you only been here for like 1-2 years, don't say you're a gold.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul George to go to basketball, man. The NBA, Paul George. I forgot which NBA player said that, man. He said Paul George.
Oh yeah. I remember that. It was like, Paul George.
I don't even think he got a wedding ring.
I know.
Look, I almost forgot, man. Tonight, probably right now, Ja Morant returns to the NBA, man. He's back, man. How you think he's gonna do, man? What type of impact? That's what I want to know. What type of impact you think he's gonna have in the NBA and then on the Grizzlies?
I think he's gonna probably go off. I should have made a bet earlier today with Prize Picks, but it's okay. I can live with it. Hey, I think he's gonna have a good game. Even though I'm pissed off with Memphis, for releasing Kenneth Lofton, which they needed. But hey, there's another day. That's another story.
Yeah. Well, maybe you get, the Rockets is a good young team, man. Maybe get a little bit closer to home.
I don't know. I think Los Angeles looking at him to get him with the Lakers.
Ooh,
last time I checked.
That'll be nice. That'd actually be nice. That's a better fit. That's actually a better fit. That's a real good fit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what you think, man? What y'all think about Ja, man? Is he gonna make an impact? And are we done? It's been quiet for a while now. Are we done with the? Is there going to be some growth? I'll just put it like that. We're gonna have some growth out of him.
Well, I'm looking at the score and they losing. He only got 7 points, so he better make a big impact after halftime because it's 60-41 right now. The Pelicans is wearing them out.
That's what I'm looking at. He 0 for 3 for 3-pointers right now. So
Hey,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
didn't do
A
no
little
practice.
rusty.
He had that time off. Didn't he?
Yeah.
I give him about 6 games to man, and then we see the real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he got more points than Zion, so.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. You gotta look. They
Yeah,
added a
got
lot of pieces.
turkey on
Yeah.
the side.
He's crazy. He been playing. You got to leave Zion alone. He been playing good the last 2 weeks, man.
He got
been
6
playing
minutes in the first half, man.
good.
If he don't, he's still eating Thanksgiving food. If he don't get his pass.
Zion got a stripper back there.
Yeah. Look, I give Ja about 6. I give about 6 games. They did make some changes. You know, they just added, they added D Rose and some other pieces, man. I give them about 6 games to kind of get used to getting back in with them guys and playing with them. We might see him return. I'm praying and hoping because he was going to be. We talked about the face last week, the face of the NBA. I think he was in line to be the face of the NBA. I think if he can get it right and get on track, stay out of some of the trouble, man, I think he still could be that. Americans, we forgive winning. We look at all the other players we done forgave for some of the crimes they committed.
One that I couldn't comment on.
Yeah,
that's the crazy thing. Both of these players was gonna be the face, Zion and Ja.
Yeah.
And
Zion gonna be the face of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No Popeyes because he in New Orleans.
Popeyes and whatever the name of the strip club down there. That's gonna be
Zion gonna be the face of BBLs.
BBLs and booty.
Zion did it to himself though, man. This crazy.
Oh man!
But if Ja can start shooting the right type of shots and instead of taking them, putting them guns down,
yeah,
I think he'd be all
I
right.
don't think, I'm
praying for the young man.
Disagree with all y'all.
What you got?
I done been to Memphis many a times. Ja, keep your gun. Just slap your friends whenever you see one pull a phone up. Whenever they pull a phone up around you, slap the crap out of that phone. Just throw it out the window. Because that's your problem. To me,
it's not put the phone down.
It's your friends with the phone says up. Once your friend have an NDA ready for all your friends. Next time they come to the house, they don't sign that NDA. They not come to the house. NDA and have them and put their phone up. You know what you should make it. Huh?
Leo's slogan: guns up, phones down.
I need to go to a Memphis game with that sound in my head. I believe in you, Ja.
They gonna kick you out so smooth. They gonna get Shannon Sharp on you. Skill.
We gotta talk about Shannon on another show because he's been wild.
Oh yeah, that podcast.
I've been watching
that. He be talking some crazy. That's a side of Unk I don't want to see.
Especially the one they just had with Dion on that one. Oh my God.
I want some B Nasty. I want some Miss B Nasty. I'm like,
but Ocho, Ocho bringing that out, man. Having that whipped cream and some cherries,
chocolates and whipped cream and what else is
that? A lady come in some lingerie.
What? He said some negligee.
Negligee, yeah, he said negligee.
I heard nobody say negligee in about 20 years, bro. Who wears negligee? Negligee. I'm like, okay.
I love the show though. It keeps
come in with a slip.
It keeps me entertained. I love it. Ocho. Nephew.
What else we got?
Philly, man. Philly took a huge loss, man. Is that it for Philly, bro? Is Philly done? 3 L's in a row. They are, like I put on my status, man. It's December, and they are sharing and giving a lot this December. 3 games in a row. They lost San Francisco, Dallas, And then this weekend or Monday, they lost to Seattle with the backup quarterback, Mr. Locke, who hadn't been on the field for like 2 years.
Yeah, nah.
I think Philly is just starting to show what I think with the fans, well, not the fans. I think with the regular people had already noticed that they're just a regular team. The media was hyping them up to be a way better team than what they was, but they're just a regular team. Um, I think I said that before on here. I feel like Philly thing is you got young guys and you got old guys, and you got a big, vast whatever in the middle. So it's a weird vibe there. I don't think they're really talking and communicating with each other. It's they just a regular team to me. They won a couple of games, but they make it to the playoffs, they're gonna get knocked out. It's they just regular. They're not the Eagles that they was last year. Maybe next year they might do better but it's a weird vibe to me. It's just kind of crazy out there. I don't know what's going on, but it's a weird vibe. And also, Hurt is hurt. He's hurt,
sick.
man.
He got the flu. He had to get other people sick in the league.
Hurt's feelings hurt. His feelings hurt.
Right. But but this ain't the craziest thing because they talking about maybe taking Aaron Rodgers off of injured reserve to play, and I'm like, y'all know he gonna get hurt. Y'all ain't got no line.
It's not even worth it. They already eliminated. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But that shouldn't even be a conversation. So that show you what some teams are and where they thinking and stuff like that. But to me, it's a regular team. I think it's really starting to show. I think the communications and stuff like that is starting to show now because it's getting close to playoff time. If they even make it to the playoffs or get there, they ain't gonna.
They're in there. Yeah, they're in there.
Yeah,
I say, and I said a couple weeks ago. Now I'll just repeat myself. They're taking the wrong time to start losing. You know what I mean? I'd rather take my L's at the beginning of the season where you can kind of figure out what adjustments you can make. This is the end of the season. Trade deadline's over with, and now you're starting to lose. You know, they had a lot of false confidence built up because they only beat 2 teams with a large margin. All other teams they played, the teams that they were beating were all field goal, last minute touchdowns, or whatever. There's only 2 teams that they actually beat with a large margin over 20 points. But they're taking the wrong time to start losing. We're coming to the playoffs. You could see it on the bench, and then we talked about it last week with the talk already going on in the locker room. Them guys are frustrated, and this is not the time of year that you need to be frustrated. Hurts leads the league in turnovers, so he's got some issues going on. So, they're going to the playoffs. I don't think they're going to go too far. These last 3 games, they got an easy schedule. They got the Giants twice, and then Arizona. I personally got them losing one of the games to the Giants. I think Danny DeVito gonna beat them one. They should get through the other 2 games pretty easy, but we'll see what happens. With Chris Johnson, y'all got anything to add to that?
They winning all the last 3 games, and watch out for them in the playoffs. They just had a bad, span, but
December.
These Giants game and the Cardinal game gonna get them back on schedule. Trust me.
I think it still give them some false hope too, though, man. You playing some weaker teams, even if they destroy these 3 teams.
I rather false hope than lose to a sorry team.
But they've been on false hope the whole season.
but they did beat the Bills and they did beat the Dolphins.
I'll give you the Dolphins. The Bills, actually. The Bills are like last year Cowboys. That's about how they are.
So are we like last year Cowboys because they just whipped out?
Just lost. He can't talk
Big game this week, man. Big game this week. We won't go through all of them. If you look at the bottom of the screen, we've been playing our picks, showing our picks. They got a couple big games. Like I said, we're not going to go through all the games, but the one game I did want to see what y'all were thinking. Well, two games I want to see what y'all were thinking. We'll start with the first one. It'd be the Monday night game. There's freaking 3 Monday night games. Oh, that's December. Okay, it's 3 games on Christmas.
Yeah, that's Christmas.
3 games on Christmas, which would be Monday night. Monday night being the Ravens and the 49ers. Both teams are 11-3. Both teams 11-3, bro. Who y'all got winning that one?
San Fran.
Bang, bang.
49ers.
They home.
Yeah,
they
Christian
home.
McCaffrey every touchdown.
Yeah.
I picked Baltimore, man. I got my fingers crossed.
I just think.
Look, I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying I ain't gonna lie. San Francisco team is scary, and barring they stay healthy, man, the chances of them getting the Super Bowl is like 90%, man. It's really high, bro. They are a scary team. They look pretty much unbeatable. Bearing, like I said, if D-Ball and McCaffrey get hurt, then their season's over as soon as they get hurt. So they look scary, man. But for this game, I went with Baltimore. I knew y'all were gonna pick San Francisco, and I need some points. What you about to say, Leo?
Oh, I was about to say, like we was talking about earlier, San Francisco is just a balanced team. They got a good defense, good offense. That's why I feel like they have it. You know what I mean? So we'll see, but I feel like San Francisco is the one for this.
Yeah, they're scary, man. They're scary. I'm hoping, man, if we don't go Super Bowl, I'm hoping San Francisco goes Super Bowl. And I'm hoping all their players demand big checks so they can break all of that crap up.
I don't know how you're going to split up $36,000 a piece.
Yeah. Hey, we seen it happen to the Rams, man. They won that Super Bowl with that money team, and then they wanted more money, and that was the last Super Bowl. It downhill from there.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like
game,
playoff
man.
checks is different though. Like we thinking they getting like $1 million, when they only getting $36,000.
Oh no, I'm talking about the next year.
Come from the league.
Yeah. Now I'm talking about the next year.
Oh, the next year. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about the new contracts they're gonna be demanding.
Yeah.
Because now I got that Super Bowl champion next to my name.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to pay everybody. That's what happened with with the Rams. The Rams had Odell and all them big player names they played, and then when they got that Super Bowl, everybody wanted more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other big game, man. Other big game would be Sunday afternoon, man. We're looking at the Cowboys and the Dolphins, both 10-4, playing in Miami. The weather is perfect football weather. 76, partly cloudy in Miami. Who y'all picking on that one, man? Of course, Cowboys coming off a loss.
MIA.
Well, this is my question. Is Tyreek Hill will he be back? Because he was out this last week.
I think he's questionable.
If he's playing, I got my money on Miami.
I got Miami, man.
Who you got, Jay?
Dallas. I got Dallas.
Y'all don't do good on the road.
Tyreek's questionable. Well, and see, that's the thing too. I forgot to say. The Eagles beat Miami and Buffalo home. We play them away. So
yeah,
we've been doing better on home, but I think they know they need these next games. They need them bad.
It's Miami. I'm gonna put it on the defense, man, and hopefully the defense show up. we're not going to be able to stop them all because their offense is faster. Tua does a great job. If we can figure out a way of making Tua hold the ball a little bit longer, it's over. If Tua holds on to the ball long, it's over. Tua does a great job of releasing the ball, getting rid of the ball fast. I think before he even get to his third step, he's already releasing the ball. But you can do that with Tyreek because Tyreek getting in spots. With no Tyreek, Waddle's good, but that's just that one target. You know what I mean? So I think their offensive explosives is going to be a challenge, especially with who we got. Our defense, our cornerbacks are not as fast. You're going to probably see a lot of zone on that game to try to keep up with them. But we do our defensive line and our linebackers, when they're playing at their best, they're going to run through Miami's offensive line. And then all we need the offense to do, we need Dak to do, is manage the game. When they score, you got to score. You try to outscore them. You know what I mean? It would be all right, man. I think it's going to be a great game. I don't think it's going to be like the Buffalo game or nothing like that because we're in Miami and it's hot. So, man. So that's all I got. That's all we got for today's sports update, man. I think we might. I kind of like that name. That sounds better than football show.
I like the football show.
No. Well, we only got a couple more weeks of football, man. It'd be like basketball show, hockey show, pickleball show.
Oh yeah, now we talking.
So we can do the sports update, man. That covers all. Hey, man, we want to appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. Man, we want to know your opinion, too, on these things. I like some trash talking, man. I was hoping we get a couple comments in on the live show. But we can go back and forth with some people, especially some Philly fans. I got something for y'all. But hopefully we get some more people watching it next time, man. We appreciate y'all watching. We'll see y'all here next time on the 3200 Sports Update.
Peace.